Let's begin.
We start with the first lap. Pete Holmes on getting married as a virgin.
When I lost my virginity, I didn't just ask my first wife for her consent. I actually asked her dad. Not literally. But, I was a virgin, she was a virgin, and I asked him if I could marry her, so, subtitles on. That's a weird question from a guy you barely know who's sometimes in your home. Just like, excuse me, sir? I have a rather urgent, rather pressing issue to raise with you today. Would you mind? May I plow your baby? Sliding him the wedding invite, like, this is the night it's gonna happen. Would you save that date for me? Would you walk her to me?
It's time for
The Morning BJ. Good morning, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
What do we have today?
What's the best way to get a dozen people to say goodbye 300 times?
That's a lot of math. Does math 300 times.
You just have a conference call. Bye.
That is a good point. Yeah. Thank you, Jules.
So a lot of people have already exited from the New Year's resolutions.
Sure. Yep.
Abandoned them.
No, we're 8 days in now. Yeah.
Left them for dead.
Sure. Yeah, I bet so.
Well, you'll have to deal with the personal shame, though, if you came out and said, these are my New Year's resolutions, and 8 days in, you've failed to commit more than just 8 days.
Yeah, maybe.
But science may have just figured out how to explain it away for your friends and coworkers before they give you grief.
Scientific way to have an excuse. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm all ears.
Researchers at the University of London found that one excuse you shouldn't use is, I just didn't have time. Don't use it.
Huh.
When you tell people that, there's a good chance they'll respect you less and think you just didn't try hard enough.
Really?
So a better option to blame external factors. For example, instead of saying you canceled your gym membership because you weren't going, tell them you canceled because, well, I just can't afford it right now.
Oh, with money, we're completely good with that.
Yeah, they found that I didn't have time and I couldn't afford it are two of the most common go-to excuses for bailing on resolutions. And we tend to think that telling people that we're too busy makes us seem important and high status, and people just don't like that.
Okay, but that only works for the gym membership ones, I think. Well, not only those, but it doesn't work for all resolutions.
Even I'm going to eat healthy.
Can't afford it. That one works.
That one.
I'm going to quit smoking. I couldn't afford it. That doesn't work the same.
Okay.
Or I didn't have time doesn't really work the same either.
They said it turns out that not what other people hear, though. Instead, they think that you're truly motivated, but you just didn't have what it took to get it done.
Financially, I can't understand. There's a financial burden to some of the resolutions, the common ones, I suppose.
Most of the time, people, if you say, I don't have the money, I couldn't afford it right now, so I had to cancel my membership, or this is the reason why I'm not eating as healthy as it's more expensive. A lot of people think, yeah, times are tough.
Yeah, sure.
So they let you slide on it.
They give you a
Yes, the quit smoking thing is not really, because that's like the opposite effect.
Maybe my sanity couldn't afford it. I tried, but I was terrible to be around, so I couldn't afford it in a roundabout way because I knew I would lose my job if I quit. And therefore, no paycheck, couldn't afford it.
I'm going to punch somebody. Then I go to jail. Then I lose some.
When you reason it like that, it actually does make sense.
Yeah, see?
Big Dog 97.9.
We have Rick ready to win $1,000. $1,000 minutes.
Rick, how are you going to spend $1,000 if you win it?
My daughter leaves for college on Wednesday, so it's already gone.
Rick's saying, I need this money.
Please.
All right, good use of it, though, Rick. Here we go. Here's your rules.
Daughter's back there going, yes, win it.
Please.
Yeah.
10 questions in 60 seconds. You answer all 10 correctly in 60 seconds. We're going to hand over $1,000, to your daughter. Then whatever your first answer is, that is the official locked-in answer. And then if you're not for sure about a question, just say pass. We'll come back to it if there is enough time.
Got it.
All right, Rick, here we go. Your $1,000 minute starts in 3, 2, 1. What color is Clifford the big dog?
Red.
Spell the number that comes before 4.
THREE.
Complete this famous line from the children's poem, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the blank.
Clock.
The U.S. Virgin Islands are in which ocean?
Indian.
How many days are there in a fortnight?
40.
In the Bible, who built the ark?
Noah.
Which band will not be at Rocklahoma? Bush, Bad Flower, or Buck Cherry?
Bad flower.
What sport is Maria Sharapova known for playing?
Tennis.
Osteology is the study of what body parts?
Eyes.
The Roman numeral C stands for what number?
50. I don't know.
All right. Did pretty good.
Yeah, you did well.
The U.S. Virgin Islands are in which ocean? The Atlantic.
Yeah.
All right.
That one's a little closer to us.
Yeah. How many days are there in a fortnight? That would be 14.
Did he say 40?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He had the 4.
I said 40.
Yeah.
So 14 is a fortnight.
Mm-hmm.
I will start using that now instead of 2 weeks.
Yeah. I will
In a
see you in
fortnight.
a fortnight.
It's going to be my new phrase.
I will never use that in a sentence.
Osteology
Osteology?
is the study of what body parts? That is bones or skeleton.
Yeah. Like the osteoporosis thing you hear medical stuff.
Okay. See, I thought you started OP. I didn't hear OS.
Oh,
gotcha.
Apologies.
Gotcha. That was on me.
The Roman numeral C stands for what number? It is 100.
Yeah.
That's all right. No worries, Rick. Hey, listen, you got some cool stuff coming your way, and maybe that'll help with college expenses.
That is right. It's $20 free play to High Winds Casino and a $10 certificate to High Winds Casino at the restaurant so you can enjoy a great meal.
So we'll give that to my daughter, and maybe she can parlay that into something.
Love it. Make sure to get signed up for the $1,000 minute yourself. Go to BigDog979.com.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Well, maybe you have learned the hard way not to call a woman who loves cats the crazy cat lady.
To her face? Yeah, maybe.
Because ironically, it'll make her crazy.
Yeah. Well,
Most
she's
of the
already
time.
there. It just brings it out.
26-year-old Kelsey, a lady who Satellite say is very passionate about her cats.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, her 78-year-old grandfather, Kenneth, not so much.
Ken's not a cat guy?
No. It's not clear if Kelsey lives with her grandfather or if she and her cats were just visiting him last week. But
if you're visiting and you bring the cats, that's
she was
something.
passionate.
Yeah.
Either way, he did not want them in his house.
Okay. I can see it.
And this led to a massive argument.
Uh-huh.
It escalated, and she wound up pushing him down on the ground.
Wow.
Beat him up in his face with a cell phone.
Wow.
She's now been arrested for battery of a person over 65 years of age.
She beat up her grandpa.
Yeah, over cats.
Over cats.
Because he didn't want him in his house.
She must live
It's
there.
his house.
Surely she must live there.
I don't know.
You would think if she didn't, she'd go, I'm going to take my cats and leave and never come back.
Yeah, I don't.
Either way, it is indeed crazy. And she's a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Hear about it.
I swear, you brought that to my attention. I was like, I didn't even know.
That is right. So somebody recently won that. And now while everybody is talking about the Powerball jackpot sometimes, the Mega Millions, maybe not like they used to, some folks don't even bother buying a ticket.
Sure.
Apparently you, because you didn't even know. It was
only
over
when it gets
700
enormous.
Apparently now for you it's $1 billion.
Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, once we start talking about it. And I don't think we even begin talking about it till it's about $1 billion.
Well, maybe here's why.
Okay.
You don't buy a ticket until it's so big.
Yeah.
Or even if you want to.
Okay.
Top 6 reasons you don't want to win the Powerball or Mega Millions jackpot.
Oh.
Again, these are the top 6 reasons you don't want to win the Powerball or Mega Millions jackpots.
All right.
Number 6, look around. Obviously, you're much better at losing.
Ouch. Ow.
Number 5, money brings out family.
I mean,
Enough said.
Yeah, no explanation needed, maybe, yeah.
Number 4, whenever you go out, you'll never not pick up the tab again.
Yeah, that is a good point. You go anywhere, your friends or family, they expect you to get it.
Yeah. Number 3, you couldn't fit a bigger trailer on your lot anyway.
There's not room for a double wide here.
2, you're caviar intolerant.
I've never even had it. I don't even know if I like it.
And number 1, it will require you to leave your house, and leaving the house requires wearing pants.
Yeah, that's actually incorrect.
That's an effort.
I'll have such a big place when I win it. I'll never have to leave it at all because I won't want to.
There's your top 6 list today. I think I have to love the idea that this is anyone's go-to pub crawl.
Okay.
Members of something called the Disney Day Drinkers Club.
It's a wild thing to think about how many adults are really obsessed with Disney.
Are upset after their mascot, a trash can named Benny, recently got relocated.
They have a mascot for the Disney Day Drinkers Club?
The Disney Day Drinkers Club, or D3 for short,
Of course.
is a group of adult Disney fans who enjoy nothing more than going to Epcot, which I've been to, and hitting up different bars at the park from different parts of the world.
I've heard if you go, maybe it's Epcot specifically, but a lot of the Disney parks, you could get so smashed if you go to all the bars.
Epcot, I don't think you can make it through it.
Yeah, right. It's that
I don't
many.
know if anybody, because there's so many worlds,
Yeah.
that trying to make it through all that is it's impossible.
Right.
I don't know if it's impossible, but it's pretty close.
It'd be tough.
You're a
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah.
They call it drinking around the world at Epcot.
I like that we don't want to sit in one bar. We could go somewhere with a theme.
Every bar has a theme.
Let's go to Switzerland.
You might start with a margarita in the park's Mexico section.
Okay.
Then move to sangria and so on. Well,
oh, my God. Can you imagine your guts drinking that many different kinds of things?
yeah. Apparently, there's a group. It's got 86,000 followers.
Wow.
In Facebook that follow along with this. I mean, it's back. But back to the trash can.
Okay.
Back to that. Benny became the club's official mascot 2 years ago after someone was drinking on the sidewalk, which is allowed, which is also weird. It realized his flat top was a good place to set a drink down.
Okay.
They like the joke that he's always trashed.
Benny's always trashed.
Right?
Okay, I kind of like
Now
that.
club members are upset because the park keeps trying to move Benny to different locations.
Oh, okay.
He's always been in front of a bar called Rose and Crown. But last September, they moved him across the street to stop people from lining up for pictures with Benny.
Oh, okay.
People actually go there just to get pictures with Benny.
Wow.
And blocking the bar's entrance. Now, club members rejoiced last month when he suddenly got moved back to the original spot. Someone even bought plane tickets to go get a picture of him in the original spot that he was back.
Okay. Oh, great.
But before they could get there, Epcot moved him again.
You should have flown in faster.
So now the future of Benny and where he will live is very much up in the air.
This kind of feels like Disney's just screwing with them.
Oh, I think he is.
I just went to the, by the way, I found the club, like you said, 86,000 members on Facebook. It's private.
Yeah.
I'd have to try to join it. So I was going to go try to see some of the posts and stuff.
Literally, there are now people, it's not about Mickey and all this other stuff. No. Epcot Center, it's a different place. But now knowing Epcot has become kind of this cult drinking society that basically we're drinking around the world in all these locations, and they go there just to drink.
It would be a lot of fun if I lived close, I suppose. Flying in for a trash can. Wow. That person may need to look into some hobbies.
Normal or not normal?
Okay. Something that is normal or not normal?
Yeah. Normal or nope?
You've got a scenario for us here, and we're going to decide.
For instance, sneaking a dog's bowl into the dishwasher with your own dirty dishes.
Ooh.
Normal or no?
I'm a no on that.
I'm a no on that one as well.
Dog bowls get so nasty. But you know what? I don't let my dog lick me in the face or anything, and I see people do that.
Yeah, I think if you were if you let your dog lick you in the face,
what's the difference?
If you're a dog licker,
if you're a dog licker, if you lick your dog, I say you probably don't care if the dog bowl is in the dishwasher. I don't even know if you use a dishwasher if you lick your dog. But if you let your dog lick you,
it's basically the same thing, isn't it?
It is. Is it? I don't feel like
normal
it is.
Normal or not normal?
I don't.
Licking your dog.
I mean, both are bad. Is it the same thing? I don't know. I don't want either one. Huh. Anyway.
Having code names with coworkers when you have to go to the bathroom.
No, I've never done that for you. I've never, used a code. It's very upfront.
It's very upfront.
Hey, dude, gotta go.
I think it depends on maybe an office setting or a certain...
I just know we're lucky in this regard, all right? Yeah, it's an office and it's a business, but the people here, we don't treat... It's not corporate kind of
It's a little different.
So I feel like confidently I could still be in our conference room, which looks very nice, and it looks just like any normal business office conference room, but I could still say what I would normally say to my friends, and nobody would bat an eye. I'm going to the bathroom, and you know why.
Peeking out the window to see if your neighbors are outside before you walk out the front door. Normal or not?
For Chris, it's probably normal.
What do you?
Because you don't talk to your neighbors and try to avoid them. I think
I don't try to avoid them.
You've lived next to people for 20 years, and you don't know their names.
No,
he doesn't even know their names. Do you look?
Is that normal or not normal? I think that's normal.
Today, I think it is more normal. Yesteryear, not so much. Everybody knew their neighbors. Yeah, but I think today it is a little more normal. I don't think you're wrong there. Do you look to see if your neighbors are outside, though?
I have.
Dang it, I want to leave, but there's a guy out there.
Normally, I'll just, if I'm leaving, that's fine. But if I need to go get the mail.
Just that simple trip.
And they're
pruning the shrubs.
They might be in the yard with their dog or something. I'm not going out there.
You won't do it.
Nah, not until they certain, not all neighbors, certain neighbors.
Just certain ones. Okay.
Yeah. There's some of my neighbors I wouldn't care, but there's certain neighbors that, yeah.
I've never let my neighbors being outside keep me from but I will say there's times you just don't feel like chatting it up with your neighbors. So maybe I don't spend as much time out there as I were going to. But it wouldn't keep me from checking the mail.
Well, if I'm checking in my underwear, it's not a good thing. You kind of...
Don't worry. They're looking out their door to see. There he goes again. He's in his underwear getting the mail.
After 47 years, Elvis Presley will re-enter the building.
Yeah.
As a hologram.
Oh.
The hologram show, Elvis Evolution. It's going to hit a London stage November of this year.
I would have guessed Vegas, but okay.
Then it's going to relocate to Las Vegas,
Okay.
Berlin, and Tokyo. The company that puts on it calls it Jaw-Dropping Concert Experience, and I'm thinking the Vegas might end up being at the Sphere.
Oh, maybe.
Which actually could be really cool.
Yeah.
They said, quote, a bucket list item for Elvis fans and admirers from around the world. Flesh and Blood Elvis played his last show on June 26, 1977 at Market Square Arena in Indianapolis.
I didn't know that was his last show.
He died less than 2 months later at the age of 42.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. I always, when I was growing up, always thought when Elvis passed away that he was in his 50s. Like he was this old guy that was...
He just looked rough for 42.
He looked really rough for 42.
Plus, his star, he blew up so young, I guess, right? 20 maybe, or
but
19.
Still, even when you look at him, though.
Yeah,
he looks like an upper 50s-year-old, 60-year-old guy.
Yeah. Old Elvis is kind of tough compared to what he once was.
And then you find out it was 42.
He was 42.
And you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Drugs are bad.
Is the appetite there for Elvis?
Elvis, yeah. That movie, the Elvis movie, was huge.
My mom talked about... I
if they're going to do it, it needs to be done now.
Now. Because I think you're running out of time. The generations... He will always be a figure, but I don't think there will be much appetite left.
That reliving some of that stuff.
But Vegas seems right. Like, I'm not saying I would pay a lot of money to see the Elvis hologram show, but you're in Vegas, and, like, if you got cheap tickets, I would go maybe.
Especially, I think, if they were able to pull something off, and it's really cool at the Sphere.
Yeah, the Sphere is, I don't know. They're trying to pack that thing with huge artists. Yeah.
Elvis is pretty big.
Yeah, real one.
Here's Rich Glitter. If the town is going to let her keep working on it, here is a video of her before the shutdown. I will warn you, her delivery is a little hypnotizing.
It's just been over a year since I started building my underground tunnel system. In August of 22, I cut an opening off the side of the sub-basement and started to carve into the solid rock. Fabricated an elevator to lift material.
It's like she's trying to repeat that TikTok woman voice,
Like an AI?
Yeah. Stretched longer and deeper, I bought an electric yard cart.
Do you know what I mean?
And converted it into a mine cart. I used hundreds of concrete blocks
excited
and
about her project.
Yards of hand-mixed concrete for the 30-foot entrance tunnel. Set up a
It's actually pretty amazing.
I bet it is.
The work that she has done.
It sounds like the project that like 9-year-old me and my friends would have thought up at the creek.
Yes.
Playing. Let's make a tunnel.
Do you think there are any people around here that have built tunnels underneath their homes?
Yes, but here's the deal. You won't know about them because tunnel people, they don't share that information. Tunnels are secrets. I do believe it's probably out there.
Tunnel people are private.
Tunnel people are private.
A dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Now, we love stupid criminals.
Yeah, we do.
They keep the lights on.
Yeah.
Keep the show going.
Yeah. And you guys love them back. I've heard you talk to me about them before.
And we do it every 7:30 and 9:30 every weekday. Well, they'll put food on our table.
That's right.
And I swear, if the PC police take them away, I'm not going to be happy.
No way.
18-year-old Sean in Rhode Island did something very stupid earlier this week.
Okay.
He was caught on Sunday stealing the hubcaps off of a police car.
Okay.
In the police station parking lot.
Hell, let's step it up a notch. Good.
So, needless to say, he was arrested for larceny and tampering with an automobile.
Yeah.
And the police department posted about the crime on their Facebook page and added the Forrest Gump quote, "Stupid is as stupid does." Well, Sean's brother complained that wasn't nice to call him stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Quote, "A good kid who made a mistake and has an obsession with certain things."
Hubcaps?
I guess. Apparently, a few other people complained about this as well.
Really?
And the police department caved, edited the quote, calling him stupid, and says, "You win, social justice warriors."
That doesn't smooth it over, really, to be honest.
No, but they took off the word stupid.
Yeah, but they didn't take off the charges.
No.
Because he's stupid.
Yes.
Yeah. I can understand the brother. Maybe the brother is more concerned about, God, this makes our whole family look like idiots. And I could see where that would be a problem. But, yeah, I can't believe that many people come to the defense of this dumbass.
What a dumbass.
I mean, what did you learn?
Every once in a while, I think, man, I don't have a lot going on. But then I learned the story of this club. And I have no qualms with the club. It's the Disney Day Drinkers Club.
Kind of a cool club.
Actually, kind of seems cool. But what cracks me up is how worked up they've gotten over one singular trash can in Epcot that is got a nickname. Benny, I believe, was his name.
Because he's always trash.
Yeah, and he's always trash. He's part of their club. They've got T-shirts. I saw one of the T-shirts. It's wild, and they're upset because the park is moving it around now. But I love the idea, actually, I will say, of the Disney Day Drinkers Club, because there's so many bars at Epcot, like you said. You've been.
There's a bar in every world.
Probably
Every
at
country.
least one,
Every
right?
country, I
Maybe
should
more
say.
than one in each country?
There's at least one.
At least one. There are a lot of them, and you can go really have a good time.
Yeah. Not too many people, I think, can make it around the world, is what they call it.
Well, yeah.
Drinking around the world. I forget how many places you have to go drink, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
The
funny thing is all the parks have drinking establishments, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So you could find them. I went to two of the others. I didn't go to Epcot. If you're going to be an adult and go, it may be a vacation worth considering.
I will say Epcot is actually geared a little more towards adults.
Yeah.
I would dare to say.
Well, yeah, they've got 100 bars. What did you learn today?
That tunnel people are private.
Tunnel people.
Except for the TikTok tunnel lady.
Well, that lady, yeah. She got shut down, by the way.
But I think she has been private a lot because the way she talks is very robotic. I don't think she really talks to a lot of people. So I think she was in her past life before TikTok was very private.
If you want to see a really cool tunnel and be bored to death by somebody's voice, go watch that lady's videos.
Tunnel lady.
Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Mark Pitta on Singing in the Car.
Well, when you sing to the radio in the car and you really get into the song and the car goes through a tunnel and you can't hear anything, let me ask you, do you still sing the song? So when you get through the tunnel, you match the words on the other side, you ever do that? It's like, yeah? I tried doing that with the news. That's tough. That's, or unconsciously you sound like the person. That always hits me. It's you don't even know you're doing it. Like, I don't know, like Springsteen comes on. Born down in a dead man's town. First kick I took was when I hit the ground. In it like a dog. I look in the mirror. What's going on? Look at my arms. You don't want to sound like some people. Fine Young Cannibals. Sound like the Fly cut an album, you know?